I hated her so much. It flames on the side of my face, heaving breaths. Hello, all you lovely souls out there. Welcome to ACO, or welcome back to ACO. This is where we have fun and facts. I usually have 3 chapters. I do things in chapter form. The end of each chapter, I have commercials, and those are just parody skits, stuff like that. I have a gossip chapter. I have one that's updates and a little bit of whatever, and then I have one that's facts and really meaty. And you guys, this is probably one of my juiciest, honestly, one of my juiciest ones yet. I'm kind of a little bit freaked out, but all I can say is if I do get a copyright or something like that, I've already decided I'm going to put it on my Patreon for everybody to watch in its full form, because it's audio and you must watch it. So that being said, I'm sorry, I don't usually drone on. Let's just get to it. Okay, chapter 1. Anything new that I've missed? Harold, you fool. She did it with you. Of course she will do it to you. Okay, guys, this, of course, you know, is where we catch up with MSM. I know I'm going to be missing our Princess Catherine's Christmas concert, because I'm going to be in the city for medical reasons for 3 days, and then I won't be available for probably another 3 days after that. So it might be 6 days before you hear from me after this, guys. Just letting you know. Please don't leave me. Anyway, I just wanted to touch base with them with what I have for now. And then, of course, get on to the Gruesome Twosome. And this one's like a total shocker of a video. But we all know the first 20 minutes are the most important as far as YouTube's concerned. So I like to start out things, if I can, with a little bit of niceness. So let's just, I have a little just something, and then a couple clips, and then we'll go on. Okay, amid Princess Catherine, please. Prince William's sensational rumors about married life, Princess of Wales' Christmas decision sparks buzz. This is from the Economic Times. Sometimes these people can be such arseholes, you guys. Like, honestly. Because they go, Prince William and Princess Catherine to put up a united front. What the hell else are they supposed to put up? They're united. Good grief. Prince William and Princess Catherine will step up. They act like they've okay. And put up on a united front amidst the persistent rumors about their marriage. The Princess of Wales will also deliver a beautiful Christmas message about the importance of love, which she describes as the greatest gift you can receive, The Independent reported. The message that was posted via the Prince and Princess's official Instagram handle with the caption, "A special letter," reflecting on the importance of love, empathy, and how much we need one another in the most difficult times. This will be given to each of the guests at the Together at Christmas Carol service at Westminster Abbey and the 15 community carol services across the country, thanking those attending for all they do for others. And this was her last year's one. So it's beautiful, you guys, but they act like shocker or something. So I just put this together just real quick because I wanted to show, them that they didn't have to, they are united. So, the heart of the royal family is back. William and Catherine look so good together. They really do. So I have just a couple of like very, very, very quick clips just to watch and see what they were doing. And then we will go on. I suppose I should say, in case anybody doesn't know, this was the state visit from Qatar. Was he the president? I think. I apologize. It'll be in the clip. So I'll just read this one out because I can't put the music on. But I guess it was the prince and princess. I apologize. Her Royal Highness Catherine, the Princess of Wales, at Horse Guards Parade at the King as the King welcomed their Highnesses, I'm just going to say the Prince and Princess of Qatar, to the United Kingdom. Lovely. Beautiful. Love it. Okay, so you guys know what I think of MSM, but wow, did I find some whoppers this time, you guys. This is ET Online. It says, Prick Harry's marriage with Roachel has hit rock bottom. At a time when Prick Harry and Roachel are facing divorce rumors, I'm just going to say they have finally addressed the concerns, all right then, around their marriage at the New York... What do you mean they? Is that what it says? What? Okay, he did. Never mind. Apologize. Because it does get crazy. At the New York Times 2024, just a sec, guys. Sorry about that. I had something on my glasses, and I was like, oh, I gotta clean them. Okay, here we go again. Deal book in New York City on Wednesday. Harry, 40, discussed his life and speculations surrounding his marriage with Roachel, 43. We know that's a lie. The Roachels tied the knot in 2018 and share 3 children. 3 children. What? So I just said ET Online, 3 kids. How about no kids? Seriously. And then I just put where she was, supposedly 9 months pregnant with both. But 3 kids, really? Wow. They can't even do that much of their homework, you guys. This is like, 5 years, 6 years later? Wow. So I'm just going to read the headline, and then we're going to watch the clip of him, you guys. And you'll be shocked when you read what I have next. But okay. Prick Harry addresses Roachel's divorce rumors at New York book event as his wife supports their friend Tyler Perry on the red carpet in LA. And this is the Daily Mail, of course. Prick Harry has used a New York media summit to challenge persistent online rumors that his marriage to Roachel is on the rocks after 6 years. Very interesting. Before we get to that, I had written on there, yes. But I wanted to read this out because it's like, are you kidding me? Prick Harry said that he and his wife Roachel have 0 plans to leave the U.S., citing security concerns in the UK. Okay, guys, we know they're not living together. We know pretty much that their life is a lie. Why is he going out there confirming that they're all married and never going to leave the U.S. and blah, blah. And then all we hear in other stuff is, him talking to his friends, him wanting to come back, him, in rehab or whatever for his dad. What the Sorry, what the hell, you guys? So I'm going to put his clip on. It's not that long, thank God, because I can only listen to like a minute of his voice. But it's insane.
By everything you're doing all the time. They're fascinated by Meghan is in California right now and you're here, and there's articles left and right about, why are you doing independent events? Why are you doing them together?
Because you invited me, you should have known.
This is true.
You should have known that was going to happen.
But do you know, is that normal for you? That the second there's an article that says she's in California, you're in New York, they say, well, what is happening with these two, right? So is that a good thing for you in a way that there's so much interest in you?
No, there's definitely not a good thing. Because apparently we bought or moved house maybe 10, 12 times. We've apparently divorced maybe 10, 12 times as well. So it's just it's just like what? So yeah, it's hard to keep up with, but that's why you just sort of ignore it. The people I feel most sorry about are the trolls who their hopes are just go on go. It's like yes, and then it doesn't happen. So I feel sorry for them. Generally I do. I mean that. But yes, I have no doubt that everything that we've spoken about today in the last 25 minutes will be spun or twisted somehow against me, and maybe you yourself, it's possible, will be trolled relentlessly, and for that I can only apologise. But you did invite me, so
So, of course, I just have a couple things to say here, but he says, oh, I just ignore them. How can he possibly say that when he has court cases coming out of his arse? Honest to God, he ignores them, does he? All right then. So anyways, this bitch, she's Roachel 43, yeah, okay. I'm just so sick of the lies. Dazzled during a solo red carpet appearance on Wednesday as she supported her friend Tyler Perry at the Paley Honors Gala in Beverly Hills. Sorry, I clipped that off. So I had to read this out, and then I got just a little clip, and then we'll be done with this nonsense. Literally says this. Roachel and Prick-Harry, 40. We're part of the tribute host committee chairs for the event, though he was not present on the red carpet. What? So, of course, they're making it sound like he was actually there. Literally. And I said, seriously? He was in New York City. Never mind the red carpet. Are you kidding me right now? Is this a joke? This is something from the New York Post, you guys. How insane is that? I used to respect those assholes. I don't know more. Oh, they literally said that they were both part of this stupid event. Because really, let's look at it. You know, it's millionaires and billionaires giving each other medals or whatever, awards for whatever. My God. And she made a complete arse of herself, of course. And why? Because she never cover her shoulders. I'm sorry. But she has a serious issue with that. She really does. So we're going to watch her look like an ass. Sorry, you guys. I've just had enough of her. You know what? The lies in that have got to me. And I'm a little bit snarkier now than I used to be. And I apologize for that. But I hope I make up for it in the funnies. All right. Let's go. So I can't put the music on. Oh, there she's clapping, of course. But look she makes a complete arse of herself, pretending to laugh that stupid pretend laugh. Who is this woman? She acts like it's her long-lost friend from a million years ago. Like, she makes a fool of herself. What in the hell is going on here? And she is hogging the red carpet. It is absolutely crazy. Here's the thing. I have no idea what anybody's going to say about this because I'm going to be gone. This is like the first glimpses of it, I think. I don't know. I get a lot of stuff from TikTok for you guys because it's different. But this is all I know about it so far. I don't know. It's crazy. And she's lunatic. And Tyler Perry, what the hell are you doing? But he's crazy too. Her, Oprah, all of them. I don't get it. But all right, let's move on to something else really quick so I can wrap this chapter up and get to some really cray-cray stuff. And like I said, guys, if anything gets bleeded out or it's a copyright or whatever, I will put it on Patreon because some of it's quite shocking. So before I forget, guys, I did say I was going to show some metadata to show that this was not a picture that wasn't photoshopped. So this was in 22. Honestly, social media is way, way ahead of MSM. So she wrote, I've posted this several times, original, Exit date data shows the photograph was taken on the 8th of May 2019. Archie was supposed to be born on the 6th of May 2019. And wasn't he supposed to be like a little bit older there and stuff? What? So I don't know if you guys can read that. I hope so. I do not understand the metadata myself, but it's all there for you guys to screenshot. And what I do understand is the date. And that doesn't mean that everybody that was there that in that picture was actually there. Because like we know that like Catherine was photoshopped in and stuff. But some of that photo was taken on the 8th, you guys. What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean that this kid was around for the 2 weeks when Prick Harry said that? And then this was like, what, 3-4 weeks? What? Very confusing, isn't it? Alrighty, so you guys, I've had this story ready to go for like 2 months, I swear. So I have Corey, but I've got like really good gossip with it. And I've also got the other fellow that she cheated on Prick Harry and Corey with. I hope I have enough time. If not, I'll put him in the next chapter because that's very interesting about what she was actually doing at the World Vision. I did not know, and I don't know if you guys will completely know. So, but anyways, we'll get to this first. Of course, this is Corey Vitiello. This was the man that she was living with and engaged to. Yes, engaged to until like, I think July, even though they say May, but all right. The recent explosive allegations come from none other than Roachel's ex-boyfriend, Chef Corey Vitiello. He has made claims that paint Roachel as a fame-hungry gold digger, insinuating that she left her relationship for Prick Harry and the allure of royal status. Of course she did. So you guys, this is an article on Quora, just so you know. I don't know if it's 1,000% correct. However, there are things in here that somebody is talking because holy moly. Okay. Recently, some startling claims have emerged, suggesting that Roachel had cheated on her then-boyfriend Corey to embark on lavish yacht trips to St. Bart's, allegedly funded by a mysterious and questionable source. This revelation stems from the appearance of certain photos on social media, but purportedly feature the individuals numbered to have financed Roachel's extravagant voyages. Holy. These photos have raised eyebrows due to the stark contrast between the opulence of her travels and her reported income and work commitments at the time. Roachel used to document her St. Bart's adventures in a blog, a destination typically associated with the yachting elite, who sip champagne, casually drape sweaters over their shoulders, sport high-heeled stilettos with their bikinis, and in many cases converse in French, even for something as simple as ordering from a menu. This was during September 2014, around the time of Suits Season 4. Financially, Roachel was not exactly rolling in cash, especially given her role on the TV show Suits. Additionally, during that period, she was reportedly dating Corey, whom she had interviewed for her blog The Tig in the summer of 2014. Given Corey's early days in their relationship, it's unlikely he footed the bill for such an extravagant getaway, and it would have surely stretched Roachel's budget. While there is a picture seemingly taken from her room, she's not in the frame, making it plausible that this image could have been used for promotional or travel purposes, rather than as a personal souvenir. Promotional, you guys? You know what that means, right? Of course. Her services. Frequently, hosts at these high-end hotels allow guests, particularly those with social media presence, into their rooms for a few staged photos for the sake of Instagram exposure. But how could Roachel afford any of these trips, let alone an extended one to St. Bart's? Rumors have circulated that she may have cheated on Corey. She did. to secure those luxurious getaways, possibly by catering to the desires of older, affluent, of course, men aboard yachts. Some blind items reveal an association she had with influential figures in the hospitality industry. Yeah. Have fueled this speculation. This is one of the rare ones that I this is the picture I put up. I haven't seen this one, so I put that up. Some of these upscale venues have Soho houses, such as in Istanbul and London. It's literally where she met him, which are known for hosting celebrities and well-connected individuals. Roachel was seen in photos with older influential men, including one where she was seated on a wealthy gentleman's lap. Yep, right there. While Roachel's past involvement with yachts isn't surprising, a recent source leak suggested that she had signed an NDA while working as a yacht girl on one of Andrew's yachts. Allegedly, all the girls, see, that might be why she didn't talk, you guys, in this line of work are required to sign NDAs. Well, not the only reason. This occurred well before she met Prick Harry. Really? She's been doing it for years. Sorry, guys. Which may explain why she's never publicly criticized him, and why he made a point of saying she didn't recognize him. In fact, Roachel continued her involvement in the yacht industry into her 30s, despite having what might consider average looks and basic fashion. Her enduring appeal to this industry wasn't due to her being on par with the top-tier yacht girls, many of whom were potential models with stunning looks and were often in their early 20s. Roachel's value seemed to lie in her availability and ease of access, making her a convenient companion. While other girls might play hard to get, Roachel was consistently within reach, and she could be summoned with minimal effort or expense. How pathetic is that, you guys? She's with, her husband first, but she cheated on him. So much so that people didn't even know she was married. And now with Corey and all of this. But I've got some really good stuff coming, so let's just read that quickly, and then we'll get to commercials, and if I have time, I'll put the other fella either in the next chapter or in the next one, because that one's really juicy too. So this was sent to me. Most of us knew that Roachel was dating Corey Vitiello back in Toronto during her Suit days, but what has just come to light through a Fox News digital interview is far more serious than anyone could have imagined. One of the directors of Suits has dropped a bombshell that Roachel was actually engaged to Corey when she first started seeing Prince Harry. Can you believe it? Well, yeah. So now I've got bits of gossip, guys. Roachel's love life took a local turn when she started dating Corey Vitiello, the chef at one of her go-to haunts, the Harvard Room. The couple got together in 2014 when she interviewed him for her lifestyle blog, The Tig. Vitiello once told the Star that Markle was his loyal roast chicken taster tester in the days leading up to the opening of his rotisserie shop, Flock. But as we now know, she was destined for a different roast poultry party, guys. I had to read this because it was too much. She and Vitiello split in the spring of 2016. No, in the summer. Summer, people. I wonder if they know what they're writing when they write that. Thought this was also interesting. The couple reportedly moved into the smart townhouse where she lived under the name Roachel Engelson, close to a park where they walked her beloved dogs Guy and Bogart. What the hell? I think it was in the book Revenge that it was said that Corey asked Roachel if she was getting with other guys on her trips to New York City. She assured him that she wasn't. That was around the time of this story that she and Rory McIlroy were together. Corey had questions. And this is Rory. He was was a golf dude. His dating history, just a little bit. She was so with him. She did that stupid water challenge with him. Like, of course he knew. Come on. She had it on the take. Meanwhile, what was he doing? He was writing on his Instagram stuff like, morning ritual stretching out on my lady. I do it too. With guy. What? Oh, man, she's a bitch. Corey and Harry. This is both in May, you guys. And, of course, what was Harry doing there? A little excerpt from Revenge. 2 weeks later, Harry secretly flew to Toronto. He stayed for about a week in the house of a friend of Roachel's, probably Jessica Mulrooney, with Corey still sharing her home. The situation for Roachel was tricky, but manageable. Oh my God. This is her putting this on the TIG. This was at Corey's restaurant, and look at the date. July 12th, 2015. Not no May. Dorito was in town, and she was having supper. Like, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Couple juicy tidbits, and then we'll go to commercial. This is from the body language guy. We love him. I know Corey's mother. She dropped into his apartment and thought she heard them upstairs. The next day when she told Corey, he said he was not home. It was her and Harry. Gross. Imagine how terrible Has must be in bed. I read that CV's mother let herself into their home to drop something off, heard a lot of noisy sex talk taking place, so left thinking MM and her son were home together. But allegedly, he was at work, and it was Hank and the harlot. Shocker. Someone from Toronto. She said paps were harassing her at her home, and the cops said no. And even the neighbors came out saying they saw no such thing. She was also known for cheating. She was a regular at Anywhere the Leafs, the hockey team, where even while dating the chef, Corey. I know someone who worked for the Leafs and even referred to her as a puck bunny because she was often spotted hanging around them. The OG story of how she met Harry also involved cheating. Absolutely. So this will be the last part of the chapter. This one was a long one, guys. It was quite meaty, but the next one is absolutely blow your mind shocking. So I hope you stick around because you'll really want to. Okay. Claw raided Corey Vidiello's PC when he was at work and copied his entire collection of unpublished recipes. Corey was raging when she published some on the TIG, so now she's going to try and market them. The stupid whore won't get away with this, as Corey can prove she's plagiarizing his work. Apart from mentioning this fact to Tom Bauer when he met him, Corey has remained silent up till now, being due to accepting a $95,000 payout, but that NDA would not hold up in court if she plagiarizes his work to make money, and he's starting to squeal right now as I write. Wow. So guys, like I said, I can't verify this. I can in the next one, but holy crap, I believe this. Okay, commercial time.
Donkey, you're a stallion, baby. I can win it. I can count. Look at me, Shrek. I'm trotting.
I froze my todger. Psst, Harry froze his todger.
Dearly beloved, Prince Harry's hot dog is now a very, very cold dog, as he has frozen his todger. Amen. Please rise, since Harry's royal wiener cannot.
Frozen up, Harry has a frozen up, icy penis.
Hey, I do not want this attention. Come on, Chris, let's get out of here.
I just want to clear, everyone's just like, there's something up because everyone's just like, Meghan Markle, why'd you leave the monarchy? Meghan Markle, you had it so good, Meghan Markle. And so I tell you guys, it was so weird. there's so many rules. They're just like, Meghan Markle, wave like this, curtsy like this. Meghan Markle, don't high five the waiter. And I'm just like, why not? These are bomb ass zucchini chips. And then my husband, what the fuck is his name? Oh my God, what is his name? William's brother's all pissed because I was in the palace just like, I'm Meghan Markle, I get to do what I want, I'm an American, you tell that old bag of bones. And the queen was right behind me. I'm just like, F my L. And my husband, I want to say Mark, was just like, we've got to be proper in front of Gram. I'm just like, oh my God, grow a fucking sack, Harry. Harry. His name's Harry. Ew, gross. Meghan Markle.
Okay, you guys. Now, I put a couple in there. I'm not sure if they're going to be copyrighted. So, I actually put in 4 commercials. So, let's hope. Let's hope you get them. Some are repeats from a long time ago and they're funny. But, okay. Then we're going to go. The next ones won't be. Okay. Roachel loses it on Dorito. Joffrey speaks out. The shocking audio of Samantha, her ex-boyfriend, and Noel, you guys. Wow, I said let it be true. Apparently, a couple of disenchanted PAs decided to do a sound recording prior to the quote-unquote birth, with Dorito and Roachel fighting tooth and nail, claws out, and verbally and physically each other. I don't know, YouTube. Okay. True cause of the discord was over the planned child naming, since Dorito felt discriminated against with only princeharry's side being recognized while she was the one dedicating her services to the child's needs. Dorito was understandably humiliated when Roachel fired back, accusing her mother's family of being black trash and the Markles white trash, or something to that effect. She said she would make certain her children never met or associated with any of her family. When Dorito packed to leave, she was sobbing, while Roachel was totally unemotional as she literally showed her mother the door and told her to get going, calling her gutter trash. Apparently, after Dorito left, Roachel celebrated with princeharry late into the night. The PAs gave notice and decided they had nothing to lose by selling the recording to the highest bidder, since they'd had a gut full of Roachel and decided the money they could earn from the recording would be equivalent to 8 years of working for the narc. I was pretty traumatized by the contents of that video. You guys, this person listened to that. Okay. Whew, and felt deeply sorry for Dorito, who, despite her own scheming ways, must have been devastated to have been treated so lowly by her own daughter. How Dorito will react as a result will likely depend on a lot of things. Dorito and Roachel both appear to have a checkered past and likely depended on each other to cover for each other over the years. If this is the case, they may both still rely on each other again in the future if one of the other is called before the magistrate. If Dorito were called upon as a witness to testify about Roachel's surrogacies or otherwise, would she cover for a daughter who treated her with such contempt? Especially if Dorito was offered millions by the media. So, guys, I can't verify that, of course. But I always bring you something I think could be probable or plausible. I do have something in here that is absolutely 100% fact because it's audio, but that's what I do. So just so y'all know, and if it is a complete fact, I will tell you such, and that is coming up soon. Okay, so this is a little bit of a continuation from Dorito's father. The Markle family saga continues to unravel as shocking revelations surface about the strained relationships within the Markle clan. Joffrey Raglan, a key figure in this intricate web of family drama, has come forward with allegations of deceit and manipulation against Roachel and her mother Dorito. According to Raglan, he was swindled out of his rightful share of a jointly owned property by Roachel and Dorito, leaving him feeling betrayed and disillusioned. Moreover, troubling accusations have emerged regarding Dorito's involvement in the family dynamics. Dorito, who is revealed to have older maternal half-siblings, Joseph and Sandra, as well as a younger paternal half-brother named Alvin Joffrey Raglan, has been accused of orchestrating a plan to exclude her siblings from a shared property inheritance. Allegations of financial impropriety, including shady dealings related to a bankrupt travel agency, have further tarnished Dorito's reputation. The intricate web of deceit and betrayal extends to Roachel, who is implicated in the alleged schemes orchestrated by her mother. So that, you guys, I actually believe, because I know that he did, I think, try to take her to court over that. Joffrey did, because it was between him and Joffrey. And remember my last one, I said with the last will and testament, it looked, honestly, in my opinion, like Roachel would have done that signature. That's my opinion, and that's alleged, okay? Must say that. So, like I said, I'm an equal opportunist when it comes to if liars are out there, I will talk about it. Now, you guys, my last video, I had a clip from this particular show from last year that they did with an Australian program, 7 News Spotlight. Anyhow, YouTube copyrighted it and took it out. So, in it, though, they took out some of what I was saying. And what I was saying in it was that clip was because Samantha had said she couldn't fly to Mexico because it was not wheelchair friendly. I know about MS, you guys. I know all that stuff. But my issue was she could fly to London. And, you guys, she was in a wheelchair since 2008, supposedly, right? Well, she said in 2016 she took somebody to court for a slip and fall and said that was why she was in the accident. So that's why I brought it up, because I'm like, her father had a stroke and 2 heart attacks, but he flew to her. Now, that's a little bit strange to me. I'm just saying. Someone also did mention to me, which I agree, because I actually used to take care of a quadriplegic man in his 40s. She's got a lot of muscle mass in her legs. I think she can walk at least somewhat. But I'm not saying that she doesn't have MS, okay? But what I am saying is that she will use... She's like a victim. She acts like a victim, in my opinion. Right? I don't know as much about her, but what I do know isn't good. Now, listen. I'm going to be putting some audio on, you guys. It's quite holy. I don't know if it'll be copyrighted or not, but like I said, I'll put it in my Patreon. If not, it is going to be audio of Samantha with her daughter, and then audio of Samantha with her ex-boyfriend. So, we will see what she's like behind closed doors, okay?
Would sum her up as... not very good. She shouldn't be a mother, or should not have been a mother. It was a bit rough. She had a bit of abusive tendencies. It was probably when I was maybe 9 or 10. I would get like scratched or spit at, hair pulled, that type of thing.
I remember one morning, Noelle was sitting at the table eating breakfast, and she had a pair of her tennies in the middle of the living room. Mm-hmm. And Samantha started screaming at her to get her effing shoes out of the middle of the floor. That was the start of a tirade. And that's my effing daughter, and I'll treat her how I want to. I'm not beating her, is what she told me.
She said if it's not bleeding and there's nothing broken, there's no abuse.
Okay, guys, so this was the Royal Editor on X, but it comes from the Daily Mail. Yes, it does. So, there you go. Now, because somebody had said to me the other time when I showed the actual, her conviction of CA, and they were like, well, what, constitutes that? Well, now you know. Now you know. Okay, now I'm going to get the X on.
On a piece of her, tell them what an abuser you are.
My neck's almost broken and you're gonna treat me this way? You're the one that trashes the house and you're the bully.
No, you dump stuff over and don't want to pick it up?
Leave me alone, my neck is fucking
Give me my
broken.
shoes and my tray. And you don't stack shoes all over the floor.
Leave me alone.
Give me my shoes. This
Not
foot
even
pad.
awake yet and you're abusing me.
Get up and give me my shoes. This foot pad hurts my feet. You don't fucking do what you want and then fucking flop on the bed and lay down all day.
My neck is almost broken.
Oh, bullshit.
I'm not even awake yet and you're abusing me.
Give me some shoes, you fucking drama queen. Give me my tray and my phone.
I'm a drama queen. My neck, I'm ready to be in traction. You fucking
Give me
idiot.
my shoes and my phones.
Shut up.
Okay, if I have to go over there, I'm going to run your shoes over to go get them.
So what do you think, guys? It's quite confronting, isn't it? So these are the papers I showed in their entirety in my last video before last. And Murray says Samantha Rasmussen, aka Markle, lost custody of her daughter for physically and emotionally aiding her. The court even issued a restraining order against her. Prior to this, she also lost custody of 2 of her other kids with her first husband. I don't even know what words can't even tell you how I feel right now. A mother losing all custody of her children. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not a bully. I wish this didn't even happen. But I want to know who the hell these people are. This is my royal family as well as y'all. Like, I want to know what's going on, who's infiltrating, what they're saying, why they're lying. And to me, she's just as bad. She's just as bad. She really is. If there wasn't money and notoriety involved here, she wouldn't even bother. That's just my opinion. Allegedly. So this is a very short chapter, guys, because it's a pretty shocking one. At least I found it to be so. So let's have some commercials, some really good ones. And then I'm going to have our funny gossip chapter.
I'm just a fucking simple man. I have only 2 passions in life. One is fucking jam making. The second is playing crazy fucking golf on horseback. Now, you can imagine my fucking dismay when the fucking Sussexes promised earlier this year that there would be Netflix series on jam making and cooking toast and intricacies of polo or fucking playing crazy golf on horseback. And neither of those fucking documentaries have come out. I pay my fees. I try to support those courses. But I'm disappointed. It's now fucking December and there is no sign of said documentaries. I want my fucking money back.
I swear, some of y'all need to stop thinking that you're all that. For fuck's sake, you ain't even all there. Holy shit. So extra.
And the reminder that if you feel as if you have to constantly defend yourself to try and prove that you're a good person, you're probably not.
What? Sometimes I just run into a room and I scream and I run out. That's what I do. It's just, I call them screaming rooms. That's all I do in these rooms.
And I think it's perfectly reasonable to have 17 screaming rooms. It's just a kind of, you have your own suite, obviously, don't you? And then you have your screaming room.
That's what you have, yeah. When you go out with Ginge, you just need an outlet.
I mean...
Chapter 3, guys. The Eco water cooler gossip, sugars, a blind, and more. So I thought I would just start with this. I said, good grief. Tyler Perry said that Roachel looked for baby formula for one of his employees during the baby formula shortage. She looked for some. Nowhere does it say she found any, nor did she donate any. OMG. I wish this one was a laugh, but it's by a sugar. Roachel is so remarkable, booking Prick H's commercial flights for him when they clearly have the means to fly private, honey. Oh my God. Like as if they were on a commercial flight, please. Another sugar post. These two are glowing. Look at blissfulness. OMG, you guys. This was literally like 5 hours ago. Oh, look at those two. Oh my God, as if. Yes, these are all new posts, but they're still circulating this picture that's completely false. Oh, I cannot with these people. So this is on Pinterest. Meghan Markle, excellent lingerie. What? What? Just some photos I put together just to show Roachel loves Roachel. A whole hell of a lot. So this was interesting. Remember when I brought this up last time? This was the banyan tree that supposedly Prick Harry dug a hole with his bare hands for the miscarriage. Well, I had a lovely soul of mine on Patreon write me this. Banyan Tree is a rehab center in Delaware. Specialist in fast detox programs for uber-rich patients. It's right by his companies. I believe they just performed some voodoo with her period clots under a tree at the Bunyan Center. Remember, they sort of tell the truth or mention things for a reason. H, I think, has been in and out of treatment regularly. Very interesting, isn't it? Wow. So I saw this and I wrote Duper's Delight. So Roachel had told a member of the crowd she's 6 months pregnant. If that was the case, she had an 11-month pregnancy. 11. 2 months more than she was supposed to. She really thinks we're stupid, doesn't she? Wow. I had to put this because look at this. This is the Telegraph. Prick Harry met new girlfriend while she was still dating celebrity chef. Look at what the picture they chose. Look at that. Remember when I showed you guys this? I won't show you the other one. I showed the other one last time where she's showing her bits. But Tumblr corn preview. Yep. That is the exact photo shoot that they put on the Telegraph. My God, they were showing us the truth all along. Usually I don't put MSM in this chapter, but this was interesting. This was last week. Prick Harry and Roachel's isolated life in Mona Shit Show exposed by neighbor. It's a shame. Okay. Generally, you don't see her, and you just don't see much of him. Richard Minyards, Roachel's neighbor, told Grinwold that the Sussexes are seldom seen in town. They're only seen making occasional trips to the local market or walks, always with security. Sometimes you will see her at the farmer's market or with a dog, but generally you don't see her and you just don't see much of him. It's a shame. This is a lovely place, he said. That's because they don't live there, sir. They don't. They rent it out or whatever. They rented it. It's not their place, sir. All right. Time for a blind. Woohoo. June 13th, 2024. Or June 4th, I guess. Oh, it says June 13th up top. Oh, well. Okay. Things were so tense at a big party between the hosts this past weekend in the rich enclave up the coast that guests bailed as quickly as they could just to escape what was going to be some type of blowout fight. Prick Harry and Meghan Markle in Mona Shit Show. I don't believe there was a party. They had no friends. If there was a party, the attendees were staff and people whom they have another type of holdover. Has anyone commented on the party or had a guest list of those in attendance magically appeared in her PR pieces? I've seen nothing about it. Sorry, she's waiting for Catherine to be well enough to return to royal duties and try to grab a little piece of all the good wishes that'll be headline news. With some faux Archie and Lily wish Auntie Katie well, sending warm Californian hugs and looking forward to seeing you soon in our new UK home because family means so much to us. You were right, but instead of the kitties wishing Auntie Kate well, we got Nacho and the dog biscuits. We cannot even make up the level of stupid shit she does. We might think it, but then go, nah, even she isn't that idiotic, but we would be wrong. Yeah. And Harry isn't going to want to be controlled by her for too much longer and estranged from his family forever. He's also supposedly looking for a home in the UK to see friends since they don't want to be around Meghan after she lectured them when she met them about their non-PC language. Are you shitting me? Oh my God, she must be so much fun to be around. I wish someone would do a tell-all about them for the tabloids so they both get a taste of what they did to his family. Oh, shit is coming out. He's looking for a home because of his security court case. He's trying to blackmail his family and the government, as always. Yeah, I don't believe this blind for 1 second. Roachel and Henry have no friends. I picture her being too nervous about everything being perfect. So she comes off as inauthentic and not laid back. And from the video of them at that theater for the Bob Marley movie premiere, he's prone to having fits. Oh, yes, he is. That's a bad combination. Definitely. When I have people around, it'll take me as you find me. I'm not standing on ceremony or fussing around after people. I can't imagine it's any fun at Harry and Meghan's place. No. She like plays Scrabble and Wordle or something. A mean game of Scrabble, you guys. Did he stumble upon her purse and see his balls in there? He's been looking for those for a long time. She uses them to pad her bra. Can you imagine? His balls are bigger than her boobs. Oh, God. She wears them on a necklace. This time was different. She was wearing Harold's manky balls for earrings. Oh, the humiliation. I bet the blood diamonds appreciated a night off. She probably pawned those off months ago, and if not, will do so in the very near future. So it's a true marriage after all. But what were they fighting about? Were they mad the kids upstaged them? Harry, I think it's time for you to consciously uncouple. It will bring wholeness to your spirit. You need to experience a complete spiritual awakening. One that will catapult you to a whole new level of authenticity, compassion, wisdom, and depth. That's from the teachings of St. Gwyneth, Harry, and means in words that you can understand that you need to ditch the bitch. Love that. Do they actually have friends? Friends, i.e. Archwell employees and their kids? Nope, just staff. Crickets. Does anyone believe the kids actually exist? They don't act parental in any way, and there never seems to be live sightings of them with babies or children. Exactly. They exist. She's being a douche-wand. She thinks if she keeps them under wraps, the more their pick is worth, and eventually some stupid rag will buy them. I don't for a minute believe that they are out of sight for their own protection or privacy. 100% she's waiting for the highest bidder. It's too late. No one cares anymore. The time has come and gone. Oh, I def agree. That, and she's waiting for them to be old enough for some shady plastic surgeon to fix them to her exact specifications. Less Tom Markle and more Diana. Even Michael Jackson was seen out and about with his kids. Nikki Rothschild and Paris Hilton take their kids out. The Markles have security, so there must be another reason they keep them hidden. Yep. They can probably only afford security now a couple days a month, so pap walks have to be strategic. Oh, for sure. I don't understand how they're not flat broke now. She calls back grid for shots of Has and her, but for the kids, she'll want the magazine spread and millions of dollars. I would have stayed to see that. Here, let me help pick up the empties and whatnot. They missed a good show. Me too. With cell phone on record. I do the same. All right, guys, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the show. I do try hard to put a good one on for y'all. I didn't bring up the German documentary because I did put a bunch of stuff on my post in my community page. So if you want to check it out there, I'm sure y'all know it is a dud. So anyway, I'm going to put on Sam. It's an older one I haven't seen before, but I want to watch it anyways with y'all. And thank you so, so much for being here. Please like if you liked it. Sub if you have returned repeatedly and haven't. Okay, guys, I will see you probably a week. I'm not sure, but I will get back to you as soon as I humanly possible. Okay, everybody, have a great one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
Welcome once again, Meghan, Harry, to another interview with me, Dr. Cobalt Jackson.
What's up, C?
Well, so much has been going on, Meghan. The first episode of your new podcast has been released, and we'll jump onto that later. But now I'd like to discuss the quite astonishing interview you gave with Cut magazine.
The interview she cut with Cut. Ooh, that could be a new song lyric.
Yes, Harry, but hold on to your wings of whimsy for one moment, because the actual content of the interview, Meghan, was quite extraordinary. Thank you. Yeah, it's really important to get my story out. Yes, Meghan, and it's interesting how passively vindictive you were with the things that you did say, and how coldly menacing you came across about the things that you haven't said, but could well say. Yeah, like I said, I've made an active attempt to forgive the actions of those who have tried to cause me harm. Ever the victim. Right. And I do think it's important that I'm no longer, beholden and bound to, non-disclosure agreements, or I haven't signed anything. So, people will get to know about me, the real me.
Which they've been desperate to do.
Without having to have that truth warped by the lens of the media, Now it can just be like, hi. Yes, Meghan, well, I'm sure there are dozens of people around the world eager to hear about the real you. Do you not think that assuming that people are desperate to hear about the real you reeks of deluded arrogance?
Those who don't want to hear from the real Meghan, well, they reek of racism. It's a word I don't like to use too often. Racism. Racism. Racism.
And besides, I'm sure that many people are going to be on the edges of their seats, wondering, what is it that she hasn't said, right? Yes, returning to that, even the interviewer from the magazine said that you sounded oddly threatening and menacing. It's almost like you're a Bond villain, Meghan.
Yeah, and she has ways of making you talk. She threatens to read a chapter of The Bench.
Yes, it almost makes me wonder whether you're auditioning for the head of the World Economic Forum after Klaus Schwab passes away, although that might not be until his 200th birthday.
Yeah, we went to his 150th birthday party. Very opulent. Lots of Bloody Marys.
I think we can concentrate on what I did say at the moment, and I think one of the more important truths that I managed to, articulate in the interview was how Harry and I disturbed the royal structure, the royal family structure, just by, existing. By just existing.
Yeah, by just being there.
Just being there.
Just being there and whinging and complaining about absolutely everything that didn't go exactly our way, and expecting traditions and protocols to change with a mere click of our fingers.
They refused to open their hearts to the spiritual and emotional complexity of the modern world. And how did that make you feel? I don't have words for it, I just have sounds. Perhaps you can just transcribe, know the meaning of these sounds? It's like... Don't be so stupid, Harry. You're embarrassing us.